Hi, my name is Keith Soster,
And I'm Madeline Smith.
and we'd like you to come celebrate Food Love the day after Valentine's Day at the 7th Annual Local Food Summit. Keynote Judy Wicks, founder of the White Dog Cafe in Philadelphia, will join us as keynote at U of M's Rackham Auditorium. Judy Wicks is an entrepreneur, author, and speaker and mentor working to build a more compassionate, environmentally sustainable, and locally based economy. The summit will also feature a celebration of local food victories and a new food-themed Story Slam. Our Story Slam host will be poet and musician William Copeland from the East Michigan Environmental Action Council. A locally sourced lunch prepared by chefs at Michigan Dining will be served in the afternoon, followed by breakout sessions ranging from hands-on demonstrations to panels in areas including food justice, economics, education, policy, and more. Register by January 31st to reserve a space or register in February. Registration includes breakfast and lunch. Details about scholarship and sponsorship opportunities are available on our website, localfoodsummit.org. Basics on Washtenaw County Local Food Summit began in 2009, and I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Great. So yeah, as Keith said, the summit began in 2009. This is our 7th year. We have a couple really exciting new themes this year that we're introducing. First, I should also note that our MC for the summit is Lucas DeGia, and Lucas, as you guys may know, is founder of Rap for Food in Washtenaw County, which is really popular, and he's been a big part of the summit the past couple years. So Lucas will be MCing in the morning. He'll introduce our keynote speaker, Judy Wicks. He'll also help MC our Story Slam, and this is the first year we've done that. I don't know if you guys have seen the Moth Radio Hour or ever gone to that, but that is kind of going to be a Moth-esque thing. Then we're also going to be celebrating some local food victories. You can go online to our website, localfoodsummit.org, and nominate your favorite local business, farmer, entrepreneur, anyone who you want to show some food love to this local food summit. And deadlines for both the local food victories and the Story Slam are coming up. The Story Slam deadline is January 27th, and the local food victory deadline is January 26th. So you'll want to get on our website soon to make those nominations. In addition, we also have a new youth track this year that we're introducing. So we have special programming in the afternoon just for children, usually like 3rd grade to high school. And there are some special rates on our website to register children. So look out for those. I also just want to take this quick opportunity to thank some of our sponsors. U of M Dining Services, which Keith is a part of. They're a huge sponsor for us this year, and we're really excited to be working with the chefs there. And we have a couple great returning sponsors that are in our Community Builders category. That's St. Joseph Mercy Hospital in Ann Arbor and Whole Foods Market. And again, more sponsors are on our website as well. And before we get into the history of the summit, I do want to highlight that we already have the 2016 summit scheduled. It's going to be February 15th again, but in 2016, and it'll be at Washtenaw Community College. So come to U of M this year, and then next year come see us at WCC again. The summit's been held there several years now, and it's a great location as well. So just getting back to a little bit about the summit, some of the basics. It began in 2009. It's been held annually ever since. The location and theme changes each year, but we always center it around community building and engagement, as well as strengthening the local food system. Some of the goals of the summit have been, in 2009 it started, was mapping our current food system, finding gaps, identifying priorities, and coordinating efforts leading to a healthy, just, and secure food economy. Some of the actions and achievements from that 2009 summit, there were 120 people there, and it was at the Botanical Gardens. There was lots of brainstorming about what the local food system is now. They also brainstormed needs and started discussions about how to solve those needs in our food system. The summit idea developed from a debrief after the first Homegrown Festival, which you guys may have attended. That event is held at the farmers market every year. It was realized there that getting all the main food system folks together would be an important piece of this puzzle, not only just celebrating local food, but also bringing folks together to strategize at this other event.
So in 2010, we had 200 people that were at SNRE, which is the Dana building on the University of Michigan campus. Focus was to knit relationships together. Stories about local food victories were highlighted. Marketing campaigns were developed and presented about the Buy 10% Local Food campaign. So 10% Local Food campaign pledged to aid in growing 10% food consumed in Washtenaw. And the commitments made at the end of the day, organizers gave each participant a paper and an envelope. They were asked to write letters to themselves, setting goals and making commitments to support the local food network. Those letters, put in self-addressed sealed envelopes, were collected and were mailed back to the writers in 5 months as a reminder of their goals.
Great. So in 2010, the Food Summit was held at Washtenaw Community College. And the idea there was that we could host up to 500 people. And the day prior to that was the first ever Michigan Good Food Film Fest. So anyone was able to submit short films to that. The 2011 summit was the first one I attended, and was also, we were graced with having Dan Carmody there, who's the president of Eastern Market, and he presented on what Eastern Market's doing as a regional food hub. We also had Ken Meter present, and Ken is president of Crossroads Resource Center and presented on local food as economic drivers.
So as we progressed into 2012, we had 300 attendees held at Washtenaw Community College. The quote of the event, Monica Patel, policy specialist for the Ecology Center, says the local food summit is brilliant for networking across sectors, as well as for growing and nurturing our local food movement by providing a consistent yearly opportunity to get together around food issues. The fact that we're a community has a food summit every spring and local food festival every fall allows us to evolve into a wonderfully, sustainably, and delicious way. I'm excited to participate in an event that is directly related to creating so many food victories and accomplishments for our community.
That was a great summit as well. In 2013, we had Malik Yakini, who's an activist and educator in Detroit. His kind of commitment is to freedom and justice for African people in particular, and humanity in general. Yakini is a founder and the executive director of the Detroit Black Community Food Security Network, which operates a 7-acre farm in Detroit. His network is also spearheading efforts to establish the Detroit Food Policy Council, which Yakini has chaired since 2009 to 2012. He's also a member of the Michigan Food Policy Council, or what was the Michigan Food Policy Council from 2008 to 2010. And he serves on the steering committee for undoing racism in the Detroit food system. The theme in 2013 when Yakini was there was reimagining the food system. And the idea was to explore the idea of fairness in the food system by asking participants to think about what a fair food system would look like, with various presentations and activities throughout the day that were aimed at raising awareness about food system inequities and promoting discussion about them, also encouraging people to find ways to work towards solutions in collaboration for a more fair food system. There was a special activity at that summit, Innovations for a Fair Food System, and it gave participants an opportunity to propose project ideas that would help build a fairer food system in Washtenaw County. The top proposals were given an opportunity to pitch their idea to the entire Food Summit audience right after our keynote, offering them the chance to network with others interested in offering support and learning more about the ideas they were pitching. Other contributors were given, who weren't presenting in front of everyone, were given the chance to network their ideas during lunch. So we also have a little bit more information about food summits as a whole. Like our own local food summit, there are food summits all across the country, and these events aim to draw people together who are all interested in health, economic opportunities, supporting farmers, environmental sustainability, and social justice, and kind of using food as an avenue to ask, how can we do better at caring for our planet and for each other? One of the planners of that summit, Amanda, had said, I think it's important to have an event like the Local Food Summit because it encourages continuing discussion about the progress we have made and how far we still need to go in a critical but constructive way. It allows people to have a voice who may not normally participate in food system work, and it is an opportunity for people to make connections with people from different areas of the food system who they are not normally going to meet. It gives an opportunity for people to jumpstart new ideas and brings attention to the issues that affect our community most. Shannon Brines, one of our main planners, said, "Getting local folks discussing, thinking creatively, and working towards solutions together is the only way to build a strong, resilient, and sustainable community on all topics, not just food."
So won't you join us on February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day? This year's theme is Food Love. We hope that you'll join us and participate in sustainable food practices and robust discussions around food.
Great, and you can visit, again, our website is localfoodsummit.org for more information on registering, sponsorship opportunities, and we'll have more details on our program, including breakout sessions there. So we hope you can visit our website, and we hope to see you at the summit.
Hello everyone, I'm Gary Morgan and I'm the race director of the UA Plumbers and Pipefitters 5K Run and Pub Crawl. It is on Monday, August 10th, 2015. This will be our 4th annual event downtown with the race. The festivities started at 6:30. They have a big ceremony for one of the generals from the Marines there, because all the proceeds from this event go to the Semper Fi Fund. The race starts at 6:50 and it's a 5K run right through the downtown streets. It's a 2-loop course, so you'll be finishing right on Main Street. And as I said, this is our 4th annual event. Every finisher will get a medal, and we have very unique awards. Last year we gave out pipe wrenches to the overall winners and age group winners. To continue the festivities after the run, there is a toilet bowl race where union pipe fitters from around the country put these toilet bowls on wheels and do all kinds of cool things with them, and then they have a race down Main Street. So that's part of the festivities, and right after that there is a pub crawl where people can go to 5 or 10 different bar restaurants and have a drink or two and have a little bit of food and continue on. And it all ends at Bill's Beer Garden. Right in downtown, they also have a band playing and dancing and having a good time in the streets. It's the UA Plumbers and Pipefitters have a training session over at Washtenaw Community College for that week, and Monday night is always their festivities where they come to downtown Ann Arbor to celebrate. Like I said, and the race has become part of the big centerpiece of this to promote some health and fitness and give some of these are former service people and some Marines, so to have them do some running, and they're trying to be more fitness orientated. So throwing in a 5K run as part of these festivities has been a great win-win for the plumbers and pipe fitters, and local runners can come and run in it. So it's really a lot of fun. We're hoping for a big crowd. It's a fun course. There'll be spectators and lots of post-race food and celebration. And like I said, afterwards, you can watch the toilet bowl race and also join in on the pub crawl or listen to the band and just have a great time. So hopefully we will see you all on Monday, August 10th, starting at 6:30 p.m. in downtown Ann Arbor for the UA Plumbers and Pipefitters 5K run, pub crawl, toilet bowl race, and the whole festivity. It's called the Big Block Party in downtown Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor, the place, the sights, the people, the events, the spirit. Where town and gown meet to share ideas, show our support, explore our diversity. We play. We cheer. We celebrate. We recreate. Active. Involved. Many cultures. One community. Treetown is our town. This is Access Ann Arbor.
The Hotline studio at CTN is the go-to place if you have an interest in video production but don't have a crew to get started. The Hotline studio is a true one-stop shop for creating your own programming, because you'll have access to all the equipment of a regular production studio, but it can be operated by a single person without having to leave this desk. The impressive suite begins with the studio's remote-controlled cameras, which lets you set up shots via joystick controls, add custom text, images, and effects to spice up your program. And you can even use CDs and MP3s for added flavor. Multiple microphones means that multiple people can join in to help you run the show. You can also use the studio's own phone lines to take calls live on air. With all of this useful equipment right at your fingertips, the only thing you won't have is an excuse to not get started. You can find out how to take advantage of the Hotline studio at a2gov.org/CTN or by calling CTN at 734-794-6150.
Are you a resident of Ann Arbor or a local nonprofit? Do you have an event to promote, an organization to advertise, or an opinion to express? Come to Community Television Network Studio to record your own 5-minute segment on Soapbox.
Soapbox is a free television program that lets you say what you want and get the word out to the community. You can talk about the services your organization provides, an event coming up, or just something you strongly believe. The program airs several times a week on Comcast Channel 17.
Here's how it works. Contact CTN to sign up for a time slot to tape your segment. You get 30 minutes to record a 5-minute spot about a topic of your choosing. You can bring props, write a script, dress up, do whatever you want as long as it's within CTN's production requirements. We'll provide a crew and set, you provide the talent and the message.
Soapbox tapes on the second and fourth Thursday of every month. All Soapbox segments are produced in CTN's state-of-the-art studio space, located at our facility at 2805 South Industrial Highway. To sign up for a slot, call 734-794-6150 or email ctn@a2dub.org.